things that I've got to do. And so it's going to be busy for me, but that's okay. I'd rather have a busy day than one that I can procrastinate out by saying, I'll do that tomorrow. Today it's all lined up for me, so that's all good. God bless all the pre-netters out there, and have a safe day. Be well. And Jim, as always, we love hearing that voice in the morning, so keep it up. At least, I'm thinking at least another, maybe another 8 to 10 years. So there you have it. This is AA8CT back to WB8 VMW. Good morning, everybody, and 73s.
Well, I don't know, Craig, if I can stand all of this here wearing out pieces and parts and everything. Alrighty, now we'll see what, how many, I hear one of Randy's dogs, the shepherd, had an accident this morning. KDA, CFH, WB8, VMW. I wouldn't let him up in my lap there, you know, just in case he wants to have another accident, Randy. Good morning, Randy.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Jim. All the dogs here are females, and the German Shepherd's is a little bit too much for me to handle in the lap. These 3 little King Charles Spaniels are just about my limit here. Yep, German Shepherd started whimpering and whining this morning about 4 o'clock. So I put my shoes on, kept the lights off, but I used the light on my walker. It got like a flashlight attachment to my walker, so I can walk safely with it if there isn't enough light. So I started for the back door to let them out, and then found out that the German Shepherd, sometime during the night, had a bout of diarrhea. But it wasn't on the carpet, for which I am grateful. So I was about 20, 30 minutes this morning cleaning the mess up, but everybody seems to be doing good. Everybody's had their share of my wife's breakfast and treats, and they're all snoozing away. I've got 3 of them in my lap right now. So we're off for a good start. Not a great start, but a good start. So any day that we can wake up, that's a good day. That's about all the rambling I've got, Jim. Hope you and your wife have a fantastic day. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, hopefully the dog's all right and he won't have no more accidents. All righty, I'm going to go to Jacksonville, Florida before they outrun their node out there. See, well, we're going to try with the short straw again this morning. WAJAX, WB8, VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, but WAJAX is waving ahead of me, and K9LUCY is moving right along. And we have a beautiful morning down here in Jacksonville, sort of a pink glow in the clouds, a few clouds, and we have 58 degrees. We're headed up to 77 today, so we're pretty close to you guys. Going to be a beautiful day, just perfect. And you will be getting an extra 2 minutes and 31 seconds of daylight today. So hope you and Judy are doing well, and always good to hear you up there, Jim. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty. Well, good to hear the pretty one this morning. Always nice to hear you guys. And K9LUCY, and it was really a treat yesterday. We got to talk to Missy. All righty. Well, you stay safe and stay well, and that includes the kids, of course. All righty. Now we'll go down and get a critter report. KA8MNT, WB8, VMW. Any changes down there, Tom, or is it looking pretty smooth?
WB8VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim. Well, as the sun comes up this morning, everything is nice and calm down here. The squirrels are getting ready to get out and get their daily calisthenics done, and they're practicing. So we should be getting ready for the season opener here real quick. If they stay and keep their nose to the grindstone, so we'll be looking forward to that. Other than that, things are nice and smooth. So with that, this is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, I got a funny feeling that the first team they're going to come up against is the Jackson Groundhogs. We're not sure yet, but somebody in the press room was saying something about the Jacksonville Groundhogs. We'll have to see when the thing comes up, and we'll have to keep score on them. All righty. Let me see. Well, we got 6 minutes. I'm going to go down here and get Mark. Since he was off yesterday, we'll give him a short time here this morning. WB6, BJN, WB8, BMW. So you're not a batch no more, and you're back. Now you got the house cleaned up. Hopefully you come home to a nice, clean house. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Yep, had yesterday off and back this morning. Yeah, in fact, Sarah, she did some house cleaning yesterday. I went to breakfast with a bunch of guys after yesterday morning, and I came back and she was cleaning up the kitchen. So she was doing pretty good, but she's been pretty tired from that trip, and it takes her a couple of days to get back to normal. But she's doing all right. She had a little bit of a headache this morning. 30.15.6 on the barometer. 53.4 degrees and 53.4 and 47 degrees on the dew point. So it's a little warmer this morning. Humidity 78%. Southeast 0 to 2, clear skies, going to be about 80 degrees today. So it's going to be a pretty day here today. They are expecting maybe severe weather here next week. I don't like the sound of that, but not much I can do about it, is there? But they're talking severe weather maybe Monday, and hopefully the models will change between now and then. We'll talk more about that later. Back to you there, Jim. And this is WB6DJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, good as she's home and not working too hard. Lay down, take a nap. A slight headache, you can get rid of that. A little peck on the forehead and a damp, cool rag, and all the world will straighten itself right out. All righty, now let's go down to Oklahoma and see if Fred and Ray are snoozing on the couch. K5 CFY WB8 VMW. Good morning, Ray.
WB8 VMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the other listeners out there. Good to hear everybody this morning. All is well here. Fred is definitely asleep on the couch after our walk this morning. It was, I think, 55 degrees. That's supposed to get into the 70s again today. We got, I think, rain maybe for the weekend, but we'll see. But all is well. This is a wonderful Wednesday. We'll have the the Barometer Net, and of course, Mr. Dustin and just Nick will be the first hour, and I don't know sure if Miss Nancy's going to do the second. I haven't heard from her yet. So anyway, if you could make it on the porch today, Jim, come and talk to us. With that, I'll give it back to you. We'll say 73 y'all, K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, I don't know what the day is in store for us today. Got a few things that we might have to do, but if I'm here and if I don't fall asleep on the couch or end up in a grocery store or something, we'll get on the radio and say howdy. All righty. Well, we got a minute and a half. We'll drop down to LJ for a quickie here. Good morning, LJ. KB8LJ, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW from KB8LJ. Just enjoying laying here listening. I had an amazingly good night's sleep. I went to bed early and proceeded to relax, and I've been paying more attention to things like the amount of sleep I'm getting, and I know that my monitor device was saying that I built up a humongous sleep deficit, and it's almost all gone away over the last couple of months, or a couple of weeks, I should say. And so I'm looking forward to that. Now I've got to face the normal routines of the day. I got a hay field in the front yard, and I got gutters that are badly clogged that my neighbor told me about, that they were just dumping water like there was no tomorrow, that wasn't going down the downspouts. And I got to see if we can find somebody to give them a quick clean out, because I've always at a point in life where I think being up there on a ladder is not the smartest way I could spend my day. So with that, it's KB8LJ, back to net.
Okay,
good morning,
LJ.
Jim.
Well, good luck on your
KCFQV.
gutters and everything.
The couch took
we got
me.
them caps on ours, so we don't worry about it as much. WA8KOC, WB8 VMW looking. How about it, Fred? Are you ready to take it over? I got 1 minute into your time. Are you ready? I am.
Morning, Jim. Don't worry about the time. You take as long as it wants, or you take as long as you'd like. My apologies. You are tuned into frequency 147 Mark 390 megahertz with a CTCSS code of 114 Mark 8, and this is Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's repeater. Right now, we're bringing you the Barometer Net. This is a control net. All traffic should pass your net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. Glad to be with everybody this morning. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning so far. And Jim, take all the time you want. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I'm going to ask how you and Judy are doing. I hear you may have some plans for the day, but hopefully you'll get to tune in on the Boredom Breaker net this afternoon with the good folks out in Oklahoma. Over to you, Jim. Good morning.
All righty, Fred. Well, good morning, and I'll probably be on the porch. Maybe I'll take my HT out there. Either that or come back here and check in and listen a little bit. All righty. Well, Judy just come back, and so she must be in the kitchen making some bacon-flavored oatmeal. So I'm going to say 7 threes. Everybody stay safe, stay well, smile a lot. People wondered what you're doing to enjoy yourself. Maybe they'll ask you, and you can tell them good stuff. So, Fred, we'll turn it back to you, and you have a great net and a great day coming up here, and the rest of the week. WB8 VMW, back to net.
And Jim, that couch held me down for the night. Morning. KSFQ8.
Alrighty, Mark.
Well, Jim, whatever you choose to do today, hope it's a great day for you and your darling bride. Give her our best as long as you're going to have breakfast with her. And thanks for getting in here for the pre-net. We sincerely appreciate you doing that. CQ. I'm calling CQ for any stations who are short-time, mobile, or outlanders. I'd definitely like to say good morning to you this morning. This is WA8 KOC for the Barometer Net.
WA8 KOC. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Uniform. Stu, Sharp Mile Mobile.
Hey, Victor, Mike Mobile.
KE8 OWX Mobile.
Mike India, Bill Mobile. Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf. KD8 HAG, Tim, Mobile, in and out.
Alpha 8 Charlie Tango Craig, short time.
Here is K8JAX, portable pedestrian, down here in Jacksonville, Florida.
W8GXX. This is Kilo, Julia, 5, Delta, India, Tango. This is Matthew in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. November 8th, Julia, Joe, and
Morning all. I'll be around later.
If I can pick it up there, we've had a bunch of collisions. I'm going to give you guys who I got. I'm going to not start at the top, but where I started to have issues. WA8GXX, Tom, I have you. Did you say you were in and out?
Yeah.
Affirmative. I'll mark you such. Thanks, buddy. KJ5DIT was in there. There was a collision. I heard an N8 call. It almost sounded like NHJKO, but I'm not certain. The N8 call that just checked in this last round, could you please re-identify?
Roger, November 8th, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe and Willoughby.
Thanks, Joe. I got you that time. And then I dropped everything there. If there are any other stations for this round, could you please identify?
W8WKY.
Well, morning, Fred. KSFQV.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX Scott, Vermilion, in and out.
All right, I'm going to pick it up and run with what I got so I don't miss anybody. W8STU. Good morning, Stu. Take it away. It's all yours, and it's good to hear you this morning.
Good morning, Fred. The rest of the net. Answer the CW call. A little early this morning. I'm not up to 6 yet. Or maybe I'm a little later. I don't know which. But happy week of Wednesday. 55 degrees right now here. Big orange ball to the east of me. Looks beautiful. It's supposed to be up in the 70s over here today, I guess. So I didn't even wear my coat. And I'm comfortable. I actually got my windows down. I hope it's not too windy over the mic. But I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. Great day today. And Friday's going to be a good day because that's a payday. So with that, I'll say 73, Big 8 to Lise, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. The best to you.
All right, Stu, we're going up to a high of 76 here today. At least that's what they say. And after the overnight rain, we don't have any rain in the forecast, so it should be a pretty nice day. I hope it is for you, too. Hopefully you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. Thanks for checking in. KD8VMM. Good morning, Brian. How are you doing this morning? WA8KOC here.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. Everything's good on my end. 60 degrees is what I had this morning. Didn't show any rain on my rain gauge this morning, but I come in Akron and roads are a little damp, so no overspray, just damp. And that's what I have. Pretty stable weather, so looking good. And traffic was moving all right. So have a good one. Talk to you next week. K8VMM, and I'll be clear.
Brian, it's always great to hear from you. I hope that you have a really great day on your end, and the days are getting longer. I noticed sun in the sky this morning about 5 to 6, and I think it's going to be well after 8 this evening, so if you get home, you'll have a couple hours of daylight left to enjoy. Take good care of yourself. I'll talk to you next week. Take care. K8OWX, Thomas, good morning. How are you doing, pal? Over to you.
Hey, good morning, Fred. I'm doing pretty okay. Just sipping my coffee on my way to the office. I saw yesterday that Cuyahoga Falls released their snow report, and they were talking about how many pounds of salt they used, less than last year. But the interesting part, I thought, was we had 61 inches of snow, which is significantly above the 10-year average of 48 inches of snow. So if you thought it was a hard winter, it was a hard winter. Anyways, I don't have anything else, so I'll give it back to you, Fred. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for running the net. KE8OWX.
Okay, Thomas, as I've said before, I really enjoy running the net Tuesdays and Wednesdays and talking to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. And, I don't know who's going to determine if it was a really harsh winter or not. But, it was nice to see it go away. That's all I'll say. You take good care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon, pal. KD8HAG, Tim out in Litchfield was in and out, mobile. So I'm going to get it over to Phil. K8PMI, WA8KOC here. How you doing, pal? Our VP.
WA8KOC, this is K8PMI. Good morning. Good morning to all the Barometer netizens out there. I got a little bit of wet roads up here in northern Summit County, but they're drying up, not a cloud in the sky. And the sun's coming up. Beautiful Wednesday. First day of golf for this year. So looking forward to that this afternoon and going to enjoy the day. So I'll send it back to you. Everybody have a blessed day. This is K8BMI 73.
Phil, this should be an absolutely wonderful day for golf. Not too hot, not too cool. This afternoon, if that's when you're heading out, all the grass should be dry. Should be a nice day. Take care, enjoy yourself, enjoy your golf game, and we'll talk to you soon. 7-3, AA8CT, Brother Craig, you're short time? Good morning, and how the heck are you? It's good to hear you, bud.
WA8KOC, good morning, Brother Fred. The sun is up. The clouds are gone. It's shining straight in my face. It's going to be a wonderful day because it's Wednesday. How about that? To all of the Barometer netters, I hope your day is starting out well, and I hope you work hard to make it the best day possible because only you can do that. With that, I'm going to wish everybody a blessed day today. I'm also saying go out and make somebody smile, because you know what? It'll make you feel better. With that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Fred. Thanks for getting me in. I do appreciate it. And have a great day in 73s. We will definitely catch you down the log, and maybe sometime in the next month or so we can get a bike ride in together. This is AAHCT back to WA8KOC. Thank you, Brother Fred, for being the NCO, and have a wonderful day. 73s.
Okay, Craig, the bike ride sounds like we've got a lot of people on the nets and in Silvercreek that enjoy bicycle riding. I know that Brian, KZ8BLD, is another one. Joe, AB8AV. Harry, KE8ZZR. I think John, N8MKR. And, yeah, we should have a tribe. There's always Kerry on his e-trike. So anyway, whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. A blessed day to you, pal. And until we talk again, take good care of yourself. 7-3. KD8SLG, just Nick. Not really just Nick, President Nick. Good morning, Nick. How are you doing this morning? It's great to have you with us, WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred and all the Barometer Netizens. A couple of club announcements this morning. That's why I'm here. Those of you who signed up for the Handy Finder build on May 2nd, 17 people signed up, total of 17. I thought it was 16, but we were going to do it in Gary's garage. That's just not going to work, so we'll be moving that to the Aries Lodge Pavilion, where we meet for meetings. We'll be doing it outside there on the picnic table. Jason put together a great email telling everybody what to bring and a reminder of what's going on. We have a photo event on Saturday, Wingfoot Lake, 5:30 to 9. Make it double activation. All the details are on wwky.org. Great time on the ClubNet last night, as always. And it is Wednesday. If you're not there, you're either dead or in jail. That's right. We got the Barometer Net this morning, the Boredom Breaker Net this afternoon. Dustin's got the first hour. Sounds like Ray's going to have the second hour. Then we have the Beacon Net tonight, 10 o'clock. Early check-in start at 9:30. Hope to hear a bunch of you there. Thanks, Fred. 7-3 all y'all. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control.
W8WKY.
7-3 to our illustrious President. Nick, you take care. Thank you for coming in and giving us that update. All the information is very much appreciated. I hope that the day goes well for you, and we'll probably hear you along the way here later on today. Whatever you do, take good care of yourself, pal. Thanks again, 7-3. K8JAX, good morning, Ms. Wendy. How are you and Rod doing? It's good to hear you this morning.
Well, good morning there, Fred, and everyone else on the net. This is K8JAX along with WAJAX and K9LUCY. We're having a great morning down here in Jacksonville. We have 58 degrees and a beautiful sun coming up. We're going up to 77. I'm just standing here on the bridge over the pond watching these little baby ducklings. There's 10 of them. And they just run along so fast. They're just so tiny, but they run really fast. And the turtle was here looking up out of the water, waiting for some bugs to come by. Yeah, he's got his head up again. Anyway, we have very mild waters out there, 2 to 3 foot seas. So just a great day, and I hope you have a great day as well. Get over that cold there. Sounds a little bit like you're a little miserable with that. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll turn it back to you there, Fred. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
Okay, Wendy, I did not hear Rod's vocalization within that transmission, so I'm going to assume he's far enough away from you. I don't know which one of you has Miss Lucy, but if you could give her a pat on the head for me, I would sincerely appreciate that. And I'm glad to talk to you folks anytime. And thank you so much for moving away, yet still communicating. It's very much appreciated. Whatever you folks do, make it a wonderful Wednesday. I'm sure it will be. And we miss you. Take care, 7-3. As I said, WA8GXX, Tom over in Barberton was in and out. Tom, thank you. KJ5DIT, Matthew, how are things out in Arkadelphia? Take it away. WA8KOC.
Good morning. We're looking at 60s right now and 70s later. It's going to be a beautiful day. We're having some light rain. We need it. Kids didn't show up this morning. Wonder what they were up to. They snuck the channel changer upstairs. And I caught them watching cartoons. Got them downstairs, got them going. Their Nana's got them running after clothes to get them ready. So, it's going to be a busy morning, getting everything going. But I'm grateful for it. Y'all have a beautiful day. A wonderful Wednesday. 73.
Matthew, I'm grateful for this wonderful Wednesday also. Enjoy the kids when they got up, and hopefully everything will go good for you folks out there in Arkansas. And, any day above ground is a good day, right? Take care, Matthew. 7-3. NHAKO. Joe, good morning. Clank, thanks for being in here this morning. Missed talking to you yesterday. How are things up in Willoughby? WA8KOC.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is NHJKO. Well, we got 53 degrees, 75% humidity here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. And we've got sunlight coming through, breaking through. It's a really good start to the day. The plan, from what I'm understanding, 0% chance of rain, which is even better. So as things improve, just going to look forward to it. Otherwise, getting the XYL ready for her surgery, that's going to be challenging. Following it, I might not be checking into the net because for a couple of weeks there's going to be a lot of TLC given to her, which she richly deserves. Break for time. And after that, once she's fully recovered, I might fully recover. So we will see. But it's all part of the adventure, and I'm glad she's being taken care of. So with that, I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless you all. And 7-3. NHJKO back to Net Control.
Hey, Joe, just so you know, if you're not going to be here with us, we'll miss you, for sure. And please let your darling bride know that we will have her in our prayers. I'm sure she well deserves all your loving attention and help. And God bless you for doing it. Take good care of yourself. And hopefully the struggle with the surgery is not a struggle at all. It goes real smoothly. Take good care of yourself, Joe. Always good to hear from you. KC8FQV, WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred and all. Yeah, I've been having good sleeps. Well, so I went to sleep last night at 11. Well, I was sleeping a little before 11, and then I woke up seeing the news, turned the TV off when it was done. That was 11:30, quarter to 12, and woke up at like 1, and I said, I've been sleeping all night. I looked, and I said, only 1 or 1:50, or 1:55, I think it was. Oh, it was time to get up. I said, no. I looked at, I thought I was sleeping all night. It was only 1:55. And, I went back to sleep, and I think I woke up at 3:12. Normally I go to a net at 2 o'clock. I said, I'm not going to do that net tonight. I'm going to just go back to sleep. Because I slept that whole hour. Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot. Matter of fact, I didn't even hear the I came up when Randy was telling us how many pups he had on his lap for Jim. But I see they're working on the 77. They got the exit ramp going south to Gent Road. They're rebuilding that, so that's all closed. And I've seen a good picture. They had it yesterday on the webcam. They got new concrete all the way around the thing. So I guess once they get that side done, then they'll move to the other side and do the northbound ramps, exit and entry. But everything else is going good, Fred. Good net last night. Yeah, over an hour long. Yeah, Nick didn't get out there until about 10 after 9. So them nets are getting to be long sometimes. So I'll send it back to net control. And today is, Wednesday, so there's all kinds of net. The Wooster group got their net, the food net, and all them nets are connected to this machine. But they'll all separate themselves and they do their thing. So I'll send it back away, Fred, K-sub-QV.
Mark, I can't even try to fathom what Kenmore Construction may have charged the city for doing that work, or the state for doing that work on 77. But it has been intense and relatively long. Hopefully it'll all come to fruition, like I said yesterday, by the end of this year. And sleep, that's good. Sleep is good for total health, but especially brain health. Lets your brain relax, and good you're sleeping better. Take care. 7-3. We'll talk to you soon. KE8VOX, Scott out in Vermilion was in and out. He was the last on this realm of the net here. Scott, if you're still listening, have a wonderful Wednesday. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? It's wide open. WA8KOC.
NHWS, Bill in New London. B8AV, mobile. Kia A Airpod Toaster, Mark to Modbury.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John mobile.
W8WKY.
Hey, and good morning, Fred.
DSA,
this is Mark, WB6BJN with your weather today. WB6BJN, Clarksville, Tennessee.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, in and out.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, Tom in Canton.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Quebec X-Ray, KE8VQX, Joe, and Akron.
November 8, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, N8, BAY, Ralph and Stowe.
Hi, Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8PJW.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8, BFK, Cliff Columbia Station.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8, EOG, Pete, Bedford, Mobile, in and out.
All right, I think that was a good round of check-ins. I don't think that I missed anybody, so I'm going to get right back on it here and get our mobile stations so we don't miss them. By the way, Cliff, where were you yesterday? Bad boy. I didn't get a check-in from you yesterday. I'm going to get to you guys as soon as I get the mobiles in here. AB8AV, my good friend Joe, how is your morning going? Good to hear you. You're sounding good, mobile. Over to you.
Thank you, Fred. Good morning to you and everyone on the net. I'm on my way to a doctor visit, and then I plan to bike later today. So I heard earlier someone else was going to join us, Craig, I think. So maybe we can pick a date.
That would be great. This week I am so rattled. There's a lot going on, life-wise. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This afternoon at 2 o'clock, I perform for Barberton Point. And I think when Friday rolls around, I'd really like to get out on the bike, but I don't know how tired I'm going to be. It's exhausting. What else is new? What do you got for the net?
Not much, except, it'll be about 2 weeks before I'll be set to be able to go, Fred. But I've been at least trying to get 10 or so miles in. So with that, I really have not much to go. I'll let you get back to anybody else. And I hope your project yesterday at Barberton Schools worked out.
All right, Joe. No problem. You take good care of yourself. We will meet up for a bike ride, I'm sure. We've got a bunch of other buddies that want to go too, so maybe we can incorporate more than one at a time. You have a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for checking in with us. Be safe, and good luck at the doctor's visit. I'll talk to you soon, Joe. 7-3. KE8UIB Mobile. Johnny, good morning. How are you doing? I left the space right below yours so I can put your darling bride in there if she's there with you. I think she probably is. Over to you.
WA88KOC from KE8UIB. Good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. This is KF8DTP.
All right, Fred. Let me see. It is Wednesday here, and let me say, Lori and I, a couple years ago, I bought an e-bike. She bought a adult Razor scooter, and we zip around our community occasionally on those. Last year, we decided to break down and buy some push bikes. I bought myself a decent 21 speed. We got her a beach cruiser. We put last year between June and the end of the year, we put 100 and some miles on those two push bikes. And I always loved bicycling and stuff. We live close to the Sippo Trail, so it takes us less than a quarter mile it's about a quarter mile from our back door to the entranceway to the Sippo Trail. So we ride that a lot, and then we hit up the Towpath Trail here in Massillon too. So. With that, though, just let me say we are doing our daily drive here from Massillon to Hartville, and I just wanted to drop in and say good morning to everybody, and thank you for running the net, Fred. With that, this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. 7-3, y'all.
John, Lori, thank you for checking in this morning on your way into work. I appreciate it. Enjoy the trips around Sippo area. It's always really pretty once everything starts blossoming. And I hope I get a chance to check in with you guys next time you're running the Friday Night Net for Massillon. So as you're going to keep others posted, please keep me posted as well. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Like I said, we'll say 7-3. Be safe. NAWS, WA8KOC. Morning, Bill.
WA8KOC in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in that. Let me make sure I got it. Okay. Air quality index this morning is 36. My TRAPA was at a 0. My sunrise, 6:37. My sunset, 8:18. Length of day, 13 hours, 40 minutes. Solar flux indices at 112. Sunspot number, 67. A is 19, K is 0. Geomagnetic field is inactive, no wind skip predicted. I got 58 degrees this morning, humidity 56%. Wind is southwest at 8 miles an hour. Barometer 2997. 2.42 degrees, visibility 10 miles. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. With a high of 74, 20% chance of rain possible. Spaceweather.com. First article is quiet with a chance of solar flares. Solar activity remains low, but the quiet might be ending soon. A new sunspot developing in the sun's that harbors energy for Earth-directed solar flares. And it is the season for blue auroras. Blue auroras are the very rare, even veteran aurora chasers with years of Arctic experience have seldom seen blue auroras. Yet there is a time of the year when they become easier to find, and the time is now. So keep your eye to the northern sky, you might see blue auroras. Currently there's 4 sunspot groups on the sun. That's about it for me, Fred. Everybody have a great rest of the week. Looks like we're going to have a nice day today. WA8KLC in the group, 73 everyone, NHWS.
All right, Bill, thank you for checking in with us and that fine report you always give. Appreciate that. You have a wonderful Wednesday. It's going to be a pretty day. I really think it's going to be wonderful. We'll say 7-3 and talk to you next week, if not before. KE8SFS. Good morning, Mark. It's all yours.
I won't get the weather report. I let Bill do that. But gas price, we got $3.64 in some gas stations, and then some gas stations are $3.99. So gas is going up today. And it went up. Some went up yesterday, but the rest will probably go up today. And let me drop that for a bit. Yeah. I played some chess yesterday online. Won 1 game and lost 1 game. You know, can't win it all. And but it felt pretty good. But I wish I could go out there to senior center and play those guys today. But with the car broken down, no way. And I miss playing chess out there. And but other than that, doing okay and all that. I don't know if you heard, Fred. I got Ron Stroke went ahead and brought a couch over to my place yesterday. Not yesterday, last Saturday, excuse me. And a nice couch. It looked like a brand new couch, but it a used couch, you know, but it in good shape and everything. I can't believe that couch, you know, but it's pretty good shape. It's one of those hideaway bed ones, you know, they got you roll up the bed in there, and it's pretty good. I like that. I like that couch, and you know, and everybody in my building said, you know, don't mess that up and everything. You know, and I'll try not to. That's all I can do. You know. With that, I'll give that to you, Fred. I'm yapping away. Q at 8, sir.
Mark, thanks for checking in with us. Yeah, it sounds like a nice sofa. Take good care of it. Glad you're in here with us. Glad you got to play some chess online at least. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll talk to you soon. 7-3. WB6BJN, Mark. I don't mean to rush you, but if you would be a little bit quick with your report this morning, I'd sincerely appreciate it. And I hope your Wednesday's rolling along good so far. Over to you. WA8KOC.
If you're behind on time, I can skip it today and come back tomorrow.
No, go ahead.
Because it's you guys' club, and if you need me not to do it today, I can come back tomorrow. Let's go ahead and I'll give my conditions. 30.16.5 on the barometer. 53.4 degrees, 47 on the dew point, humidity 78%, and 1.1 gusting to 3 on the wind from the southeast. All right, so yeah, it looks like weather's going to be pretty good in your area today in Ohio, and looks like though the storm that is out in the western United States is going to make for active weather over much of the nation over the next few days, and in fact, probably over the weekend, more showers and thunderstorms for the upper Midwest. Also, further south into the Mid-South in southern part of the United States, Florida could get on some more rain, and we could get in on some much-needed precipitation as well. There could be some more showers and thunderstorms over parts of Ohio today, and also parts of Michigan. Let me take a break. So that's the deal. So, Fred, back to you, and we'll let you go. I'll keep it quick. WB6BJ.
Okay, Mark, we sincerely appreciate your presence here with us this morning. Thank you for the report. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. And I'll probably talk to you next week. 7-3. KF6POE, Brother Christian was in and out this morning. Christian, if you're still listening, have a great day. K8MNT, WA8KOC. Morning, Tom. How are you and Linda doing?
WA8KOC, this is K8MNT. Good morning, Fred and everybody else that is on the net this morning. Well, things are looking pretty good. Of course, the sun is out right now. Yay. We've got 58 degrees down here in Canton with a 1-mile-an-hour wind. Looks like it's coming out of the southwest. And we've had 0.09 of an inch of rain since midnight. And the barometer is sitting at 29.96. Today's supposed to be 76 degrees, sunny, with a 15% chance of rain later on, closer to this evening. So, looks like it's going to be a pretty good day if you're going to get out and cut the grass and harvest the wheat and everything else out there. It'd be a good time to do it. Let's see. Nothing else really going on. We had a pretty good time yesterday at the 6-meter breakfast and solved a lot of problems, but we created one heck of a lot too. So all I can say is good luck. Okay, that's enough of my rambling. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. K8MNT returning. The doctor, do you eat nuts after your workout, as I told you? Well, I looked at him and said, yes, after every workout. The doctor says, well, which ones? Peanuts, walnuts, almonds? I looked at him and says, no, donuts. And with that, I'm going to turn everything back over to you, Fred. This is K8MNT. Back to the Wednesday Wonder, WA8KOC.
Tom, I don't mean to rain on your parade. I used to make a concoction here of peanuts, cashews, almonds, and pistachios. And I always thought nuts were healthy. And then my doctor told me, yeah, if there's like a small handful of them, but if you eat more than that, they have a lot of fat in them. and you're not going to be healthy anymore. Yeah. All right, well, the almonds and the cashews and the pistachios and peanuts are out. I'll go to potato chips. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for being here. You take care of yourself. Our best to you and Linda. Have a wonderful Wednesday. KE8VQX. Good morning, Joe. Great to have you aboard. How are things with you?
WA8KOC. This is KE8VQX. Good morning, Fred and the net. Yeah, nuts. Been trying to eat healthier and I do pretty well until the tail end of my lunch, which is usually like carrots and hummus, but I get out the nuts. Yeah, all the serving sizes on there, it's like 160, 180 calories for a quarter cup, which is basically a handful. So I have a handful of cashews, a handful of almonds, handful of sunflower seeds, and I'm not gaining weight, but I'm going about it the wrong way, apparently, with the nuts. Otherwise, they're really good for you. Not much going on. I guess take advantage of the weather and finish cleaning up the backyard, rip apart the gardens, decide what I'm going to plant. Vegetables haven't been going too well the past couple of seasons, just due to neglect on my part. So maybe flowers for the pollinators. Those would be a little bit easier, but we'll see. Thanks for getting me in, Fred. This is KE8VQX. I'll give it back to WA8KOC.
Joe, thanks for taking the time to check in with us this morning. You know what? I don't know how other people feel, but we've had really good results with our tomato plants reseeding themselves. So we come up with tomato plants we didn't think we were going to have, and here they are. And it's different soil here than when we had down in Clinton. Really great soil down there. Yeah, it's different. So anyway, I don't know if it's all neglect on your part or it's just probably a little bit of your travel requirements also interfering. But anyway, whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. We're glad you're here with us, like I said. Take good care of yourself. I'll look forward to talking to you next week, if not before. 7-3. N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. Take it away. It's all yours. It's great to have you.
WA8KOC, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Fred, and everyone listening. Oh, looks like it's going to be a nice day here in Stowe. I managed to get the lawn cut yesterday, the first time in over a week. The grass was ankle high, and I had to empty the grass catcher many times. I don't think I've ever had a pile of grass in the compost pile that high before. Anyway, really don't have much planned for today. Right now I'm doing a little bit of WinLink emails. After all, it's WinLink Wednesday. Probably sit in the front porch a little bit and watch the grass grow more. Anyway, hope everyone has a great day, a great rest of their week. WA8KOC, this is N8BAY, back to net control.
Ralph, I know how you feel. The grass here it's so bushy that the dogs go out to do their business, and they're not happy with me. There's too much grass, and it interferes with what's going on with them. They're perturbed, to say the least. But anyway, that's okay. It's going to get cut today. Thought it was going to be yesterday, but the guy said today. And then I can keep up with it from there on out. You take good care of yourself. Enjoy your time on the porch. And we'll look forward to talking to you next week. 7-3. K5 CFY. Good morning, Ray. How are things out in Tulsa? It's good to hear you. You're sounding good this morning. Muddy Young. WA8KOC.
KOC, K5 CFY. Good morning, Fred. Thanks for being there. Always good to hear you. Not much going on here. Looks like it's going to be a pretty day, but I wanted to throw out an early warning, possible that Rimmel and Shannon are headed up to Ohio for the convention thing, and they've invited me to go, and I'm going to do my best to try to make it up there. So maybe going to try to make it up to the Hamvention up there. Maybe you stop and get to see some of the folks up there in Ohio. So I'll keep you informed on how it's going, but thanks for getting in there, Fred. Thanks for running the net. Good to hear everybody. Hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday, and come join us on the Barometer Net. K5 CFY.
Ray, glad to hear you this morning. And if you come up this way, I know you'll enjoy Hamvention, but we really would enjoy having an eyeball QSO with you. That would be really great. You're probably 2.5 hours away at the Hamvention, but that's a lot better than 12 or 14, right? Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. I'm sorry to say I'll be performing at the time you take over Barometer Net, so I won't be able to check in with you this afternoon. But I'll be thinking about you, buddy. Take good care of yourself and enjoy your day. K8PJW. Good morning, Philip. It's been a while since I've spoken with you. Miss you, pal. Hopefully everything's well with you and your darling bride. WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, K8PJW. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, Barometer Netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. I'm getting all my information for the day. And anyway, we're starting at 54 degrees here, headed up to 73. 75 tomorrow. It's going to be mostly sunny today, so that'll be good. Barometer's at 29.94. And our gas is holding steady at 3.99. So we're already at the upper echelon for most stations. I actually stopped by a place in Macedonia for 3.44. It was a Speedway. Of course, I get my 5 cents off, so it was 3.39. So that was an extra bonus. Anyway, we're just about finished with our Florida trip recovery. Got a few more appointments to take care of today, and it's amazing when you stay away for so long how the appointments all pile up. This past weekend we had our 4-way test speech contest down in Springfield High School, and that was a blast. Those kids do some amazing things with the challenge of doing a 5-minute speech based on our 4-way test. So that's interesting. We're in the throes of scholarship season. We've got 4 young individuals who will be receiving scholarships this year, so that'll be fun to present coming up at the beginning of May. And our grandson Hugo turns 4, so we'll be heading up to Grand Rapids this weekend to celebrate his birthday. With that, I'll take a break for time. Let's see, in 1823, British inventor Robert John Tyers patents an inline roller skate that he calls Volita, with a single row of 5 wooden wheels, a wooden sole, and a curved bar in the front as a rudimentary brake. 1969, Robin Knox Johnston ends 312 days of non-stop sailing to become the first person to perform a single-handed non-stop circumnavigation of the globe. And in 1977, optical fiber is first used for telephone transmissions for the first time. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
Philip, it's darn good to have you aboard with us this morning, and thank you for your history lesson. I always look forward to hearing that. And glad to know that you're recovering from your trip. But have fun when you get up to Grand Rapids. And I'm sure it's going to be exciting for everybody to have you up there for that birthday. You take good care of yourself. Be safe. Our best to your darling bride. We'll talk to you soon. Real quick, I hope my buddy Cliff doesn't get annoyed with me. Information from Kerry, WA8CTM's weather station around the corner from me here in Porter's Lakes. 55.2 degrees currently, 49.5 for the dew point. No wind to speak of. It will be out of the south-southeast at about 12.5 miles per hour if it happens. 0.06 rainfall overnight, 29.95 on the barometer, 81% humidity, sunrise 6:38 and sunset 8:13. Gas prices around here, ARCO over on East Avenue, $3.44 a gallon. BP corner of Waterloo and Manchester, $3.55 a gallon. Marathon over on East Avenue, $3.58 a gallon. And Circle K over on East Avenue, $3.62 a gallon. So with that, I'm going to get back on it here, get it to my buddy Cliff, N8 VFK. Good morning, Cliff. How you doing? Glad you're here with us, WA8KOC.
WA8KOC Internet, N8 VFK. Good morning, Fred, and all the listeners out there. Don't worry about me. I got no place to go and all day to get there. Hi. Let's see, here in Columbia Station, I've got 52 degrees, I've got 48 degree dew point, 86% humidity, 29.99 barometer, and it's slowly rising, and I received 6/100ths of an inch of rain last night. So that's pretty much for the weather. Looks like the radar is showing clear for the rest of the day, clear. There's nothing coming in. That's great. We're going to have some good sunshine, I think. Let's see. This last weekend, I took a long weekend. I drove back up to Michigan to my hometown for a delayed celebration of life for a cousin that passed away in February. So I got to meet with some family again, and for the first time in nearly 30 years, my brother, my sister, and myself sat down together for a dinner, and that was awesome. Much needed and long overdue. It's strange how loss of a family member can break a family apart, and a loss of a family member can bring them back together. Life is strange, but everything's good. On the way back, I took a different route so I could stop at the hospital where my friend is at. He's still in cardiac intensive care. However, since I saw him on Easter, where it was had an appearance that he may have had some brain damage from his heart attack, when I saw him again Monday, he's going to be just fine. He's recovering. They've got him off all the, he's no longer hooked up to any IVs. They're taking him off his drugs. He's able to eat on his own. He's talking. He remembered my name as soon as I walked in. It really put a big smile on my face to know my friend is going to be okay. He's got a long road ahead of him for recovery. He's been laying in a bed for almost 6 weeks, so he's got a lot of physical rehab coming up. One final note is I just noticed this morning when I was on the radio that some of the tweaks they've been doing to the repeater and to the hubs, the digital links right now, they're coming in loud and clear. Boy, good job to the technical crew that's been working on that low volume issue with some of the digital links. Seems like that's all been resolved. Fred, I'll hand it back over to you. WA8KOC, this is N8 VFK, 73s, everyone.
Cliff, it sounds like your family get-together, like you say, was well-warranted and way overdue. Glad to hear that happened. I'm glad to hear that you got to visit your friend and he'll be okay. Our friend John Benson here, KA8GKG, had a stroke and was in the same kind of an issue, and he's recovering well, from what I understand last time I spoke to him. So yeah, it isn't all doom and gloom. It just depends. But good to hear you with us this morning, and yeah, the technical committee for this repeater for Silvercreek, bunch of great folks, and they do a great job. Cliff, take good care of yourself. 7-3, I will talk to you soon. KF8EOG, Pete was in and out, mobile. Pete, if you're still listening, have a great day. With that, I'm going to get back to calling for more check-ins for the Barometer Net. WA8KOC.
Please copy Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra AA8CS. This is Gary in Fairlawn. Good morning, Fred.
KC1 BQS, Paul in Maine.
W8HRF, Josh Mobile. Good morning.
Kilo Charlie 8 and November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile, Statesboro, in and out.
Kilo Bravo 888
Oscar,
DSH,
Tango,
Randy and Akron,
Kilo,
in and out.
In and out, please.
If I can pick it up, we just had a collision. I copied KD8ZSH. I got you. There was another station right in there with you, and I just could not pick it out. At that station, could please re-identify for me.
Kilo, Bravo 8, Oscar, Tango, Kilo, Mike in New Middletown.
That's that time, Mike. Thank you. Anyone else for this round?
Please.
November 8, Mike.
In and out, 73s.
And 8MKR, November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo, mobile.
November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave, Copley.
KD8JZE, Kilo Delta 8 Juliet, Zulu Echo, Carmelo, in and out.
KF8 GGM, Matt and Lorraine.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Lima Alpha, KF8 ELA, Zach from Dalton, mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha November Romeo, Gary in Wellington. I'll be in and out.
Nicely done, one and all. I'm going to read it back because I think there was only one collision, but I want to make sure. AA8CS, KC1VQS, W8HRF, KC8NLV, Marty, I got you marked in and out, mobile. Thanks for checking in. Take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday. KD8ZSH, KB8OTK, N7VAN, Brian, I got you marked in and out also. Thanks for the check-in. N8MKR, NT8D, KD8JZE, Carmelo, in and out. Thanks, Carm. And K8GGM, Matt, up in Lorraine. KF8 ELA, Zach, mobile. And KF8 ANR, Gary out in Wellington, in and out. Did I miss anybody on that round?
AGW, got me in there, Fred.
I certainly do now, Pops. Thank you very much. Anyone else?
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG with a recheck. Put me at the end of this one, please.
Just Nick, I will do so. With that, I didn't hear any mobile stations that were sticking around except for our buddy Zach, KF8 ELA. Zach, how are things down in Dalton this morning? You're sounding good, buddy. WA8KOC.
WAAKOC and the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. Let's say we're just about to work here down in Worcester, down in the hole. But the Worcester 2-1's treating me good this morning. So we had 60 degrees this morning when we left the house and some beautiful sunshine today. I did wake up to a dead battery in the car, so good thing I got a jump pack with me. So we're going to stop by the parts store and get a new battery and put that in today. But otherwise, that's all I really have. Just wanted to say good morning, and we'll send it back your way. This is KF8ELA.
All right, Zach. Thank goodness you had that jump pack, huh? We've got a thing called the Bolt, and it can jump your car. It can put air in your tires. It's really a unique kind of tool, and it holds a charge extremely well. It must be lithium-ion batteries in it, and it's really cool to have those things available because when you got to go, you got to go. Take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Zach. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3, back up to the top portion of this round. AA8CS, our past president. Morning, Gary. It's all yours. Hearing you come in from Farallon, I'm wondering where our buddy John is, W2JLS. It's been forever since I've heard him. Over to you, Gary.
Good morning, Fred, and everyone on the Barometer Net this morning. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here with you this morning, Fred. Wow, we got a beauty going on out there today. Wow, it's just beautiful out. Gorgeous sunshine. Beautiful shade of Ohio blue. There you go, Dave. Oh, man. Hey, only thing I have, the Handy Finder build has been remarkably successful in terms of the number of folks that have signed up for it, which bodes well for our future fox hunts. But we have 17 people coming, so we really needed to change the venue. Well, I'm not getting 17 people in my garage, so the location has changed. We're going to go to the pavilion at the Wadsworth Eagles. Okay, same place we have our meetings, but we're just going to go into the pavilion next door. That should shield us from any kind of inclement weather and give us plenty of room for 17 people. All right, that's all I have, Fred. Good to hear you this morning, and you take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. This is AA8CS, back to net. 73, everybody.
Okay, Gary, yes, Nick did mention the fact that you guys had to change venues, and that's good information, actually. That means that more people are getting involved in that kind of a build and working the fox hunts, as you said. Wonderful job. Anyway, take good care of yourself. Wonderful Wednesday to you, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. I'm going to take Josh ahead of Paul, because I'm afraid he may have been mobile, and I didn't catch that. W8HRF, W88KOC. Morning, Josh.
W8WKY. Good morning, Fred. Hopefully you can hear me all right. W88KOC, W8HRF. Slightly rattled. Not rattled, but I went to go press it on my radio, and I know the knob is missing. It's probably down down by the feet where my feet are, but I'll figure that out once I get to work. Yeah, it's really cool that so many folks signed up for the Handy Finder build. I know I will be there. I signed up for that. So excited to have some more gear, and looking forward to the May meeting. And I'll remind folks to get POTA coming up this weekend, 5:30 at p.m. at Wingfoot Lake State Park at the Buckeye Pavilion. And so we'll be out there. I just took a look at the weather. It will be a little chilly, maybe a little drizzly, but the weather report keeps on changing. So we'll keep attuned to it, and we'll just dress warm. So it looks just like some sprinkles. So we'll be fine. But looking forward to it. A lot of folks have said that they're coming, so I'm looking forward to catching up with some folks this weekend. And Zach shared a cool little device in the Sarah Discord about it's a little attenuator kit that you can get for like $30, so I might have to invest in one of those. I was saying all my Hamvention money is slowly getting spent before I go to Hamvention. So, anyways, Fred, thanks for bringing me up. Lucy and the kids are doing good. They're up and about, and so we're to a wonderful Wednesday. We'll hear some of you guys tonight on the Beacon Net. Have a good Wednesday, Fred. W8KOC, W8HRF, 73 all.
Very happy that I had a chance to say good morning to you this morning, Josh. Glad to hear that the family's okay. Sorry to hear your money's getting spent before Hamvention. I think that's probably the way it goes for a lot of people. No issues. You'll get there. You'll still have fun. Take good care of yourself, 7-3. I will talk to you in the near future. Drive safe. KC1 VQS, good morning, Paul. Thanks again for checking in with us again this morning. Everything okay up in the Enfield?
Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer netizens. Yeah, everything is fine here, but I'm still nursing the pup. We're not back to normal yet. I'm not finished with all of the special food that they gave me. I'm trying to feed her. I'm supposed to feed her small amount every hour. As she gobbles it down, at least we've made progress that way. On Sunday, she wouldn't eat anything, but now she's inhaling it. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm hoping there's some improvement there. I think we'll be finished with that today. So tomorrow we'll tell the story if we have to go back to the vet. And so that's what's happening there. And I was able to check in to the net last night because I'm no longer at rehearsal for the men's choir. And at 8 o'clock I checked into a local net that it's actually the Amateur Radio Club that I belong to, but I don't participate too much because it's too much of a drive. But I can sometimes hit their repeater, and sometimes it's a little scratchy. It's not very high up, and I can actually hit repeaters farther away than that, but they're not very active. Of course, wouldn't you know, this would be the active one. But I was able to reach in, and they said they caught most of what I did, so what I said. So I think I've got some antenna work or something to do there to see if I can increase my reach of getting in there so I can participate with them more. And so once I got off that, I came over to your net and played the trivia. That was fun. I love all those Artemis questions. I'm a big fan of the space program, and I just like to follow all of that. So that was fun. And I guess that's all I have to say for here. So take care, Fred. 7-3, thank you for taking my check-in again, and we'll talk again next week. This is KC1VQS. Back to you, Fred.
Paul, it's always a pleasure to hear from you and have a QSO with you. Yeah, the Artemis 2 thing, that is really cool. And our nets are usually really enjoyable. The Tuesday Weekly Net changed rotations on net control operators, and everybody's got their particular talent for bringing some kind of trivia in. But I'll tell you what, it's a shame that the elevation isn't quite right for that repeater that is the club that you belong to up there. All I can say is, I don't know if up in the power is going to help you any, but you could always become a member of our club. Give Sandra our best. Give the pup a scratch behind the ears for me. I think everything's going to be just fine. If she's woofing food down right now, I think you're well on the way to full recovery. But we'll pray for the pup. Take good care of yourself, Paul. 7-3. Talk to you soon. KC8NOV. Marty out in Streetsboro is in and out. Marty, if you're still listening, have a good one. KD8ZSH. My buddy Randy is over in Ellen. Sounds like he's wide awake. Randy, good morning. How are you? WA8KOC. I did not hear KD8ZSH say he was in and out. KD8ZSH, Randy, are you here? I do believe that Randy has 3 pups, and it may have been potty break time. We'll circle back, quote unquote. I can't stand that term. KB80TK, Mike, good morning. How are things out in New Middletown? Good to hear you.
Good morning. It bands up a little bit today so I can actually get in through Doylestown. Repeater book says it's 60 miles from here. A little more grass mowing today, and tomorrow's most of the day will be at the Cleveland Clinic. It's colonoscopy day and other tests, and it'll be scope number 27 in my lifetime. So I'm not leaving the house afternoon today. I'll be sitting here playing radio. So that's all that's going on here. Have a good day. Thanks for getting me in there. KB8OTK.
Mike, I always enjoy hearing from you. And let me tell you, pal, I'd say enjoy the colonoscopy, but it's not very enjoyable. My wife gets a kick out of it, though, because they put me under, and when I come out of there, I'm goofier than the best comedian ever, she said. She thinks it's hilarious. But I hope everything goes well, and we'll say a prayer for you. I'm sure everything will be fine. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday, 7-3. One more time, KD8ZSH, Randy, come talk to me, WA8KOC. I guess not. N7VAN, Brian over here in Akron was in and out. Brian, thanks for checking in. N8MKR, John, I hope I got to you in time. Good morning, how are you?
Well, good morning, Fred the Net. This is N8MKR Mobile. Got off at 18 today on my way to Richfield because traffic's backed up all 18. And I'm going to take some back roads up to Richfield. It's a beautiful day, maybe more beautiful than yesterday. I don't see a cloud in the sky. I wish I was riding a bike today. Maybe tonight. Got to mow the grass last night. That was the first time I mowed the back. For everybody, this is N8MKR Mobile. Everybody.
John, much thanks for you checking in with us this morning on your way into work. That construction they're doing up there, like I said to Mark, Casey at FQV, I'm praying they're going to be done by winter time. It was a huge undertaking, and like I said earlier, I can't fathom the amount of money that the state or this county must have spent to get that accomplished with Kenmore Construction. It has been miserable for everybody, I think. Drive safe, take good care of yourself. Hopefully you get out on your bike ride this evening. We'll say 7-3 and talk to you soon. NTAD WA8KOC. Morning, Dave.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the Barometer Netizens, all the listeners. Gary, maybe we can make space in that Crayola box for one blue crayon. Hi. It's gorgeous out there this morning. Sun is up over the circle and hitting the backyard, and it's bright. I got to pull out the sunglasses on my way out today. I go back out to Medina again. If these guys had scheduled at the same time, I would have gotten them on the same day, but one scheduled 6 months ago and the other one scheduled just a few days ago, so I got to go back out to Old Weymouth Road again this morning, and then I'm off to Chesterland this afternoon. That's a hike. Gas at the corner is now $3.99. It jumped yesterday. Wish Biden would do something about these gas prices, geez. We're going to get through a beautiful day, come back, and I got to get a hold of Jason. He did a beautiful job doing some 3D printing for me. So I'll get in touch with him, and then we'll start getting to wiring up the boat. Getting some stuff done on the boat this season before we get out there. Make it a little more comfortable to just be on the water, as far as not worrying about outside influences such as filling up the gas tank in the outboard or getting back before dark because I don't have any lights and things like that. So we're going to have hopefully a more relaxed season this summer. So, and by the way, some of us are going to make a field trip up to Fairport Harbor, check out the lighthouses, have some fish dinners up there. So anybody who's like to do that, keep an ear to the ground. We'll be talking about that shortly. Catch everybody, hopefully at the bunch of people at the build and at the next meeting / Fox Hunt. Thanks for taking the call there, Fred. You have a great, a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll catch you again soon. NTAD, back to net control.
Well, Dave, it sounds like things are rolling along really well with the boat, getting it all ready and prepared for this season and more comfortable and safe. Sounds good. Good luck with that, and careful on your excursions today. You'll appreciate this. I'm going into Barberton Point to perform for them today, and I haven't even seen their piano. This ought to be fun. and I've got a sinus head cold that's driving me crazy. Hopefully I don't make any mistakes. We'll see. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. KDHAZE, Carmelo was in and out. Carm, if you're still listening, have a great day. KF8, GGM. Good morning, Matt. How are things up in Lorraine? You're sounding good this morning. WA8, KOC.
WA8 KOC, this is KF8 GGM. Good morning, Fred. You're sounding pretty good yourself despite your head cold. Things are okay up here. Turning out to be a beautiful day, man. Blue skies, sun's out, grass is real high, and just like your dogs, my dog's a little perturbed at me because it looks like a hayfield back here, and when she goes to do her business, she gets a little perturbed at me as well. But that'll change today. Kind of kicking myself because I was busy all last week. I totally forgot about the handy finder build, so now I missed out on that. But looking forward to the fox hunt next month. But other than that, Fred, my friend, I just wanted to say thank you for taking me. I hope you do well at your recital today. Can't wait to hear about it tonight when you jump back on the net. So WA8 KOC, KF8 GGM, back to you, bud.
Matt, my friend, thank you for taking the time to check in again this morning. Appreciate that. It should be a wonderful Wednesday all around, and glad to know everything is well with you except for the grass. You'll take care of that today, and I don't think the love of the pup goes away, or pups plural goes away, just because we are not timely in getting that grass under control. Take good care of yourself, pal. 7-3, I will talk to you soon. We already spoke to Zach, KF8LA, and Gary, KF8ANR, out in Wellington, was in and out. So that brings me down to my good friend Pops. Mr. Cutchin, it's good to hear you this morning. I hope you're going to have a great afternoon and evening with your darling bride. How are you? WA8 KOC.
Good morning, everybody, from KHEW, and looks pretty nice out there. Had rain as usual through the night, and everything looking green and happy today, so out there. And, yeah, the old man went to bed happy last night. We checked in the Norris 10-meter net, and usually I got to have a relay or something to net control, but anyhow, I got to hear net control direct and nice signal, and yeah, we did a fill-in for net control. AJF there, Dan, the other Dan over there in Columbia Station. Got to chat with him direct, and sometimes the noise level was down and good participation. It was a good net, so it made me happy. So yeah, you had a lot of good traffic running this morning, participation and all going on there with the Sarah group, and maybe we'll hit 60 again today, Fred. So I better quit rambling and let you get on and finish up and let others participate. But thanks for getting me in there. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Everybody stay safe, stay dry, stay healthy, and best of 73, and have a wonderful Wednesday. And with that, KHEW, sending back to net control.
K8AGW from WA8 KOC and the Barometer Net. Pops, you and Mama Fran have a wonderful Wednesday. It should be really, really nice. And boy, I miss Lake Erie. I really do. Living closer to the lake would be really wonderful. But we've got Porter's Lakes down here, and they're kind of cool too. Multiple lakes strewn together. It's not too bad a deal living down here. But whatever you do, take good care. I will look forward to hearing from you in the near future. It's always a pleasure. Pops was the bottom of my list at number 44. We're moving right along, approaching the bottom of the hour. Any other stations for the Barometer Net this morning? This is WA8KOC.
KD8SLG, recheck.
The very moment, the millisecond that I heard your voice, I realized that I screwed up again. I'm sorry, Nick. Take it away. It's all yours. I apologize.
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG Portable. You'll have to let me know how this thing sounds. I'm outside enjoying some of the sunshine and the blue sky. I wanted to recheck, and then, Gary and Josh both checked in and did the announcements I was thinking about doing. So it's all good, Fred, and yeah, I understand. If anybody understands, I understand. I did want to jump on and thank Jason and ADI and John and ACD for taking the time Sunday to make the adjustments on the repeater and the Allstar Nodes and all that. A little bit of physical have to be there to that. So thank you very much to those guys for that. And Paul, this is an active repeater. You got an Allstar Node. Just stay linked up here. If you throw out your call sign on WKY, somebody usually comes back to you. Leave no call unanswered. Thanks for getting me back in there, Fred. Thanks to Gary and Josh for making more announcements today, and thanks to everybody for a good net today. Thank you, Fred. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
W8WKY.
Okay, Nick. Yeah, as I told Paul, our technical committee had people that take care of our repeater here in Silvercreek do an absolutely fabulous job. Jason and his crew really know what they're doing, and if there is a glitch, if there's some kind of issue, it's usually attended to promptly. So thanks, Nick. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. I'll talk to you later on today. Any other stations for the Barometer Net? We're sitting at number 44 this morning.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville, mobile.
All right, I'll take them one at a time. Pops, if you're still listening, I don't think we're going to make 61 again today. KE8VZA. Morning, Eric. On your way to the Big W, are you?
WA8KOC in the net, KE8VZA here. Yep, headed into the Big W, because as I like to tell everyone, I like to eat. And anyway, beautiful day out here. Yeah, Gary nailed it. Beautiful shade of Ohio blue. Rarely seen sometimes, but it's welcome. And I think we can make room in that box of gray crayons for one blue one, like Dave said. So anyway, everybody, a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll send it back to you. KE8VZA.
Eric, it's always great to hear from you. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. That work goes very smoothly, easily, and you get to get out of there and go back home and enjoy some time with the family. 7-3, my friend. Anyone else for the Barometer Net this morning? My clock indicates 8:26 a.m., so if we hear nothing for this call, I'll go ahead and make a last call here in the near future and get Carrie in here.
Good morning.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf. K4OG. Good morning, Fred. In and out.
I just copied K4OG. Mark, good morning. I marked you in and out, Mark. Mark. And I also heard Bill underneath him, N8LTR on RF the way it should be. Anyone else for this round? Good morning, William. It's all yours. How's your morning going so far? N8LTR, WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred. I see we have sunshine this morning, and I got here altogether too early. For some reason, the cats were very restless last night, and they kept me up about every hour just walking around and wanting attention. So I'm not quite sure what all that was about. So we'll definitely have to get a power nap this afternoon. Yeah, I heard Josh's commentary earlier on the upcoming POTA for Saturday afternoon, and yeah, weather looks a little dodgy, so definitely the fall coat and maybe an umbrella in order. So I'm going to go out and just help provide logistics to that event if anybody needs a battery or a wire adapter, this sort of thing. So other than that, not too much good. See, we had some crappy news out of Virginia. Oh, well, we'll have to figure out what to do with that. Anyhow, we'll say 73 and let you get on with tying the ribbons on the end of the net. So, WAKOC at LTR.
Bill, it's always great to hear from you, and sorry that the cats kept you awake on and off through the night. I won't share with you my feelings of cats, but I know that you love them, and it's kind enough for you to go ahead and get woken up, pay attention to them, and then require a power nap later in the day. It's all right. If that's the way you operate, that's great. Take care of yourself, Bill. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll talk to you soon, 7-3. I'm going to go ahead and make this last call for the Barometer Net this morning. I don't mean to cut anybody out, but I do have to roll on and out of here so I can get over and help the LifeWise Academy kids over in Suffield, and then bail out of there early also and get to my performance. Last call for the Barometer Net this morning, folks. WA8 KOC looking for more check-ins.
KB8LJ in and out.
Hello, Echo 8, Juliet, Papa, Quebec, KEHJPQ. Good morning, brother Fred. It's Chris Mobile. I'll be in and out.
Added to the list, KB8LJ. Chuck, good morning. I heard you having a conversation with Jim earlier this morning. Thanks for checking in with us. And if you want to say a few words, you're always welcome. Don't feel like you've got to be in and out because we're approaching the end of the net. Not a big deal. Also, brother Chris, KE8JPQ. Chris, I got you marked in and out. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, the both of you guys, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. Is there anybody else? This last call for the Barometer Net this morning, folks, and I'm going to hand off to Carrie.
NAUAA, Mike, Columbia Station, in and out.
N8UAA, Mike, I got you on the list. Thanks for checking in with us. I appreciate that. You take care of yourself, drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to, and have a wonderful Wednesday, okay? Anyone else? Alrighty then, hearing nothing. WACTM, the infamous closer of the Barometer Net. Good morning, Carrie. I hope you're there. I hope your morning's rolling along well. Would you like to come in at number 51 and help me close this thing up? Over to you.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this beautiful, wonderful Wednesday morning. Boy, the skies are blue and the sun is shining brightly. It makes you wonder if this is really Ohio or not. We normally don't get 2 days in a row like as beautiful as it is this morning. Anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying the bright sunny skies out there. As long as you're not driving into it, it's probably not too bad. Anyway, I'm glad I'm not driving into it. Just sitting here enjoying it. Anyway, well, Fred, it's another beautiful day out there. Probably get the E-Trike out again today. Put about 15 miles on it yesterday, and I imagine I'll get close to that today. Who knows? But it's definitely, it looks like a good day to do it. Anyway, hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday out there, and everybody stays healthy and safe and does a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day there, and put a smile on somebody's face. Anyway, I don't have anything else this morning, Fred. I know you got to get out of there, so I'll turn it back to you, and good luck on your performance today. I know it'll turn out to be a great one, and just enjoy your day. Everybody have a great, wonderful Wednesday out there, and we'll turn it back to Net Control. This is W8CTM, carry at Portage Lakes, 73, and back to you there, Fred, WA8KOC, and you can get it wrapped up and just enjoy your day. Everybody have a great one. 73, and over to you, Fred.
W8WKY.
Alrighty then, Kerry, I have a revision. KZ8BLD, Brian, my buddy down in Canal Fulton, checked in via text with me because he forgot his HT, so he was number 51, and you happen to be number 52 on the list this morning. Kerry, good job, buddy. And thank you for not only being our closer, but for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness to make everybody's life more enjoyable. You take good care of yourself. Enjoy the E-Trike if you get out on it. 7-3, my friend. All the other stations that checked in on the Barometer Net with me this morning, I sincerely appreciate it. All of us net control operators for Silvercreek do appreciate you checking in with us and making ham radio more enjoyable and always on the air, quote unquote. Those who are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, should you care to get a license to come and join us, you can go to W8WKY.org. That is Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's website. And you can find VE test sessions coming up in the future. I believe the first one's the first week of May. They're headed up by NAWB Stefan, the lead for the VE team he's assembled, which do an excellent job assisting people getting tested and certified with a license from the FCC to operate amateur radio. Great way to enjoy your day. I'm going to take just a quick pause for time. Acknowledgement to the originators of this particular net, Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy WBHATW, and Tom K8DSD. They started this net off 36-plus years ago, and we are continuing on happily to do so. Also, recognition to our net controller, Emeritus Ron, KD8CBS, who handled this net all by himself Monday through Saturday for multiple years. And with that, I'll go ahead and say thanks again to everybody. Have a wonderful Wednesday. This is SuperNet Wednesday for Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association. And please do drop back and spend some time with us enjoying the Boredom Breaker Net starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time this afternoon. I do believe it's going to be Dustin, KD8 EPC in the first hour, and Ray, K5 CFY for the second hour. Or maybe Ms. Nancy, I'm not too sure. KI5 OCC may be in there also. We'll see. But and then we've got the Beacon Net this evening. Early check-ins 9:30. Regular net starts at 10. Always a great time. I'm returning the repeater back to normal amateur use at 8:36 a.m. with 52 check-ins. This is WA8KOC, and I'll be clear. 7-3, everybody.